Been a lot of talk and even a lot of anxiety about the Perrysburg school levy coming up on the November ballot. The district is saying it will cut all extracurriculars if the levy goes down. Sports, band, drama, everything. Our 11 Investigates team recently went down to Grove City for a story that will air tonight at 11. And lead investigator Brian Duggar joins us with a preview. And Grove City, this is a town that back in what, 08? Voted down.
09, yeah, 2009.
And just everything was just instantly cut and like reality set in. And from watching your story, the pain lingers all these years later.
Yeah, I mean, Grove City is right next to Columbus, and it's actually one of the largest school districts in the state. So, you know, I had gone down there. I had an interview set up with Mike Myers, who I did not know at the time, but he actually went on and played professional baseball for like 8 seasons. But he was a quarterback back then in 2008 when they went to the playoffs. So I had an interview set up with him, and on the way down, Jeremy Stump's mom called me and she said you should get in touch with Jeremy. So there's all these people. So these interviews started coming down on the way down to Columbus. And you're right. I mean, the pain is still raw. I mean, these guys lost their senior season, essentially, and even homecoming.
You would think in the wake of COVID, we would see the impact of what losing school, extracurriculars, the whole thing, how it really can just stain a child's life and academic career, the whole thing.
Absolutely. And you know, we released the full video on YouTube last week and Facebook, and you know, the Perrysburg group, some people start kind of arguing back and forth, and some people are saying, hey, you know, people are supposed to go to school for school. They don't need to be doing all this other stuff. And a guy made a really interesting comment. He said, look, if I didn't have these extracurriculars, I didn't get to go to college because I got scholarships from, you know, whether it's band or whatever he had done. So they are very important. They're important in helping people learn to operate in a team setting.
The Grove City people you interviewed, what's their message for Perrysburg voters?
Yeah, I mean, they were very direct, and I didn't even necessarily, I think I maybe asked one of them what their message is, but the others offered a message. They said, look, we thought they might have been bluffing in 2009.
Sure.
And they weren't. They were not bluffing. They did exactly what they said. They were going to cut this. And Mike Myers, I mean, he looked right at the camera and he said, I would tell the Perrysburg people, vote for this. It matters. Extracurriculars matter.
We got 30 seconds left, and I know this is tough to tackle in 30, but the state funding for schools is broken. Something needs to happen.
Absolutely, and we don't know what that is right now. I had talked to a legislator, you know, the other day, and he admitted that it is broken. But right now they're worried about property taxes, so they just passed something that's going to help people with property taxes, but that's going to take even more money away from schools. So this is a fix that the General Assembly has to figure out.
Brian, your story is fantastic. I watched it this afternoon. You got to see it tonight, 11 o'clock on WTOL. What could happen to what happened in Grove City could happen to Perrysburg. We'll be right back.